arrived to New York. I have Kimmy here with me. Okay, so we are on our way to our meeting. That's with Elle.
Yeah.
Kimmy mentioned that she takes dates here sometimes, so
I've taken 2 men here.
I just had my Marilyn Monroe moment. So I am leaving today to New York for a business trip that I decided we're gonna do a vlog about it. I never really show the behind the scenes of the business. I feel like a lot of people have misconceptions about the industry that, you know, I'm part of social media. So I decided to let you guys in. 2 days of meetings. So this is what's up. I love you. 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 Mwah.
I miss you.
I love you. Okay, arrived to New York. It's 8:30 p.m. and I'm gonna tell you all about the company and what we do and what we're here for and all that good stuff. Right now, this girl just needs food and sleep. Hi, Maxusa. Hi, Benny Boo Boo. How are you, my G's? Okay, love you, love you. Bye bye. Oh, good morning. First important meeting of the day is just finished, and that was FaceTime with the boys. Okay, so it's 7:30. We're meeting the team at 9 o'clock, so I have an hour to get ready, and then I'm gonna tell you a little bit about everything that's going on, and I'm gonna introduce you to Kimmy, and it's gonna be fun.
Okay, I'm ready. This is not good lighting. No. This? Feel attacked.
Okay guys, I have Kimmy here with me, and I feel like now we can finally do the intro. I met Kimmy a while ago when we did our job, because Kimmy used to work at an agency, yes. So we got to work together on a project, and it was back then when I actually only had Emma on my team. The first ever project we did, I didn't even have like social media really, and then the second one it was already with Emma, and I was like hired as an influencer. So I've known her for a while, and then she reached out to me and she mentioned that she left the agency, she's doing her own freelance thing, and she just wanted to catch up and grab coffee. I had really good memories of her and like her work and from what I've observed her do, but I actually asked Gary to come with me to meet Kimmy because I had a feeling that there's something there. And when Gary met Kimmy at lunch, it was basically when he created a position and offered it to Kimmy, and that's kind of where it started.
So I had the client services experience, but when I said to Gary at this lunch, because as he was describing the role in business development, it really is a lot of sales. So I said to him, like, Gary, I don't have sales experience, and he just looked at me and laughed, and he was like, talk to me in a year. And I guess he saw that that was a muscle I had, and a year later he still reminds me of that every time, you know, we have a success or anything to learn from. So yeah, it's been amazing.
We're gonna be heading out to our first meeting. We are gonna go grab coffee on the way, and we'll talk a little bit more about what these meetings entail and why we're doing whatever we're doing right now. So we are on our way now to get closer to our appointment. We're having lunch with Tom Ford Beauty. The appointment is beside Central Park, so we're gonna take some pictures and some stories, some content there, and then we're gonna get me a coffee, and then we're gonna go to the meeting. I think what a lot of people don't understand is that there's a lot of time put into building relationships and establishing these relationships before these brands even work with you. So that's what Kimmy does every day, right?
Yeah, obviously you have a global audience and we get to work with a lot of amazing people over the world, but it's really important to be able to meet with people face to face versus communicating with people over email. So that's what we're doing here. Most people don't know that you have a team supporting you and you have a business development team and you have a production team. So this one-on-one really allows us to communicate with brands and explain why you have the infrastructure you do, what the results are because of that, and obviously it just qualifies partnerships more. And so these are things that's easier to communicate when you're face-to-face with someone versus me, let's say, like sending out an email pitch of why you should work with Valeria, which is, in my opinion, not the way to go about it.
Let's move away.
I just had my Marilyn Monroe moment. I am not looking at these pigeons because it's not good for me. When you take pictures in public, Kimmy, like when someone takes a picture of you, do you feel like uncomfortable?
I don't take pictures.
No, but if someone takes, what if you're wearing a pretty dress and you're like, hey, can you take a picture?
I've never asked a stranger to take a selfie.
No, not a stranger, like even a friend, but you're in public. Do you feel awkward?
A little bit, but I don't do that for a living, so I feel that you're probably
Do you
a
feel
lot more used to
awkward?
it.
Is better.
I'd probably stop feeling awkward only like in the past, I would say 4 months.
Really?
Yeah. Up until then, I would be like, oh my god, just getting on going on.
You just feel like everyone's watching you, and they're not. They don't care.
No,
But
they
they
do.
are at the same time.
They are watching, but once they stop watching, they forget about it. So it's not like they're walking through their day thinking about you.
Yeah.
I think that's the secret. No one really cares. Stop flattering yourself. So we finished to shoot some content. We came early specifically so we can grab stories and posts and some video and b-roll, and that's usually the mandate whenever we go somewhere. So now Kimmy and I, we still have about 20 minutes before our meeting, so we're gonna go to the hotel, and that's when Ethan is gonna be going out, venturing in the streets, getting b-roll for vlog and getting like photos. We're doing a mood board today of New York, so we wanted to get some of like real feels of New York. So that's what he's gonna be doing, and then we're meeting together. I might have another meeting after this. I'm really giving you the ins and outs of all of it. Okay, so we've done our first meeting. It was nice to just kind of
Put a face to a name. And
I love that saying, put a face to a name. With luxury brand, I see a lot of content opportunities that may be interesting for my audience. Like when I went with Chanel to Paris and showed you kind of behind the scenes of the factory and what everything is made of, and you know how people are, and just some more essence of the brand.
And these face-to-face conversations with them is important because, like you said, if there isn't financial compensation as part of their business model, they're really strategic about who they select to work with and why they select that influencer. So for us, when we meet face to face, we can have these conversations and really understand what are you looking for, and obviously from our end decide if that's something that aligns with Valeria or not, and then keep that on our radar.
The meetings that we have in New York are meetings with brands that I personally love and use and would love to collaborate with. It's really exciting to kind of get more information about what they're looking for and how, you know, we can work together efficiently. Right, Ethan?
Right.
So I came to my second meeting and she literally emailed me being like, I'm so sorry, everything got crazy, I have to jump into a meeting, so it's like we have to cancel, let's reschedule for another time. I feel like that's something that's I mean, pretty expected and understandable. We did travel here for meetings, but that's part of honestly doing business. Like, we're at home, we reschedule and, you know, move things around because things always pop up. So unfortunately, I was really excited for this meeting, but I'm gonna try again next time. We are in Chinatown and Kimmy's taking us for a Kimmy New York experience, which is a foot massage and a really good greasy Chinese food. Which I'm all for it. Thank you, sir. And then Kimmy mentioned that she takes dates here sometimes. So
I've taken 2 men here. That's really
Oh, you're
fun.
beating me.
we're doing a competition with how do you call it? A challenge.
A challenge.
We're doing a film challenge where we are taking a full roll of photos and then we're gonna compare them and see who's the winner for most creative, original eye. I feel I'm doing great. They're coming to you.
I'm stuck over here.
You know how many people send my followers send me this?
No.
Guys, what? Why? They're looking at us. They're looking at us.
Valeria, I've been coming here for years.
Like, actually?
Literally, I discovered it like 4 summers ago when I was living here.
So we are actually gonna do a video for Kimmy where I'm gonna find her a boyfriend, or at least like a nice boy to like enjoy for
Bring for a foot
a
massage.
bit. Yeah, you might be the next one.
Hi, Gary.
Say you're at a meeting? What kind of meeting is this?
We're strategizing right now. I love you. I have to focus now.
I love you. You're very nice.
Bye, babe.
Bye.
Good morning. My outfit inspiration today is a retired man in Palm Springs. I hope everyone likes it. Okay, so we finished our meeting with Dior Beauty.
It's really nice to meet Emily face to face. I hadn't met her yet, and again, this is kind of what we do and how we foster these relationships. Valeria has worked with Dior Beauty in the past, but recently we met up at an event that they were having in Toronto. We met with one of Emily's colleagues, and from there, that's how this meeting was able to get into place, just doing a lot of consistent follow-up. We got to meet with Emily today over breakfast, which was really lovely and, like Valeria said, informative, to really allow us to understand what it is that they're looking for in order to put people like Valeria on their radar. And yeah, it seemed like a really natural fit, so we're excited to keep those conversations going.
And these big traditional like luxury brands are really hard to get with because they've been kind of doing things a certain way, and there's really like a small group of players that they've been working on for a long time. So it's really just like getting in there, because I can't say that I'm a specific like beauty influencer or specific fashion influencer. It's really just, you know, hearing everything that they want to achieve will kind of spark ideas for us. When we're gonna go back home, we're gonna sit with the team and kind of brainstorm and see what, you know, what we can do and what we can follow up with, and hopefully come up with a concept that will be intriguing enough for them. I thought that we were gonna go out for drinks or something, but honestly, I'm just gonna get home, take a shower, and order room service, and that's it. I'm gonna be sleeping. Today is our last day in NYC. We actually have a flight at 4. I don't know why I did this. I don't have a watch. Still have one more meeting before, and then I have a coffee meeting with a friend / colleague, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then we're gonna head out to the airport. Right now we also need to shoot a little video for a client, so Ethan is already downstairs waiting for me to come pick him up. Last night I literally got in bed at like 5:30 p.m. with like my face oil, rolled my face, ordered room service, and just watched Sex and the City till the end, the whole season 6. yesterday and went to sleep at like 9 or 10. It's been a really restful night for me. I'm really happy that I did that. Okay, so we are on our way to our last meeting. That's with Elle.
Yes.
So who are we meeting with?
So we're meeting with a woman who is an integrated brand marketing manager. From what I understand, she handles like brand partnerships and branded events and things like that. So you were invited to a brand event that was happening at Hearst. We couldn't make it because we were out of town. So this was a way that I definitely tried to leverage having a contact at Elle and getting our foot in the door and seeing really what her job entails, because quite honestly I don't know and I'd love to learn more. And also I'm sure that she has several colleagues that are on the editor side and do work on digital and with the YouTube channel, where we see lots of models and YouTubers collaborating on that space, which I think that you would be really well suited for.
Hey guys, we are done. We're at the airport. We had Shake Shack, but there's obviously so many more layers to this industry, and if you guys want to hear anything more, if you want me to dive into a more deeper understanding, like even with the creative team, let me know, because this is kind of our first try with showing you the behind the scenes, but I would love to hear if you guys are interested in seeing the other side. So now we are going to our gate. Au revoir. Hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about Valeria Inc. If you guys are interested to watch a day in the life model edition,